Welcome back. In this video, we'll learn how to add the Retrofit library to our applications and learn how to create the data classes for it. Let's go to square.github.io/retrofit. Select download, copy this Gradle implementation, and let's go to the GitHub to get the latest version. Click on it, and you can see the latest version is 2.9.0. Let's create a new project in Android Studio. Select Empty Views Activity, and I'll name it as the movie app. Click Finish. Go to Gradle Scripts, build.gradle.kts at the level of app, and paste the dependency here, and change the latest version to 2.9.0. And of course, change it this because I'm using Android KTS in the latest versions of Android Studio. So you need to add this double quotes and this parenthesis. Sync now, and congratulations, Retrofit has been added to your project. I want from you to focus with me. Let's review what we're going to fetch. We're going to fetch an object called results. The key is result, and the value is an object containing 4 elements, 4 key values. The first one is page, and its value is 1. The second element is the results, which is an array containing 20 objects. The third element is total pages, and the fourth element is total results. We have 3 integer variables or values: the page, total pages, and total results. The values of these keys are integers. And the results, which is the key, an array containing 20 objects. Please, guys, focus with me because we're going to learn how to fetch the data from JSON format into objects in Java or Kotlin. After that, we need to fetch these 20 objects that are with different values. So each item contains 14 key value pairs. We're going to fetch these key value pairs. Step by step, let's go and implement this in Android Studio. I'll create a new package and I'll name it as model. Inside this model, I'll create the model classes. So at first, I'll create a class called result that fetches the whole result, the 3 integers and 1 array. I'll teach you at first how to get and understand the POJO classes by understanding the JSON format. And then in the next step, we're going to implement a new method by using an online tool. Here we have three variables of type integers and 1 of type array. So for that, I'll create private integer. The first variable is page. So I'll create page. The second variable is of type integer. It's called total pages. Pages. The third one is integer. Total results. And the fourth element here is the results, which is an array of objects. So for that, I'll create a private list of movie object, which is a data class that we're going to create in the next steps. And I'll name it as results equal to null. And you can see the response is named as results. It's key and its value is 20 objects. Now, let's create this movie class. And I'll use an online tool to create this POJO class. Let's return to here to the results. Alt plus enter to import the list. Then I'll create getters and setters for all of these variables. And I'll create an empty constructor here to prevent any possible null pointer exceptions.